Yeah, good morning, Facebook friends. I'm here with my good buddy Bash. We're talking the capacity as a big politician. This is my countryman, Bash. Bash, you're in the agriculture belt, and I think you're seeing what's going on in this country because you're in perhaps the richest, the area with the richest soil in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That is the Greg's, Lomans, Windward area. Can you give us a rundown of what has happened to our agriculture?
Presently, Brian, since the ULP came into office in 2001, we are seeing a demise of agriculture in South Central Windward, most of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The farmers out there are catching the hell real hard. We've seen the destruction of the banana industry. And if you drive around South Central Windward, Greg's right to Mount Grennan is just grasslands are there, unproductive. And certainly something needs to be done. And that can only be done when the new Democratic Party gets into office.
Yeah, but tell me, the Minister of Agriculture is supposed to be representing your area and you're running against him. What is he doing, really? I mean, how does he feel to go in the yard of people to tell them to vote for him for a party that don't have any interest in agriculture?
Well, you wonder really if he goes out to campaign because, as I said before, nothing is being done for agriculture out there. The farmers are meeting it extremely difficult. The lands are just there. And we in the New Democratic Party, what we are saying, within our first year, we will rehab and replant 1,000 acres of bananas. We'll offer the technical support to the farmers, also with income support, $500 a month. That goes until the fruit is ready to be harvested. Also, we'll go out there and seek market for agricultural produce. We'll go on an extensive feeder road program, repair and rebuild feeder roads to assist the farmers. Most so in Lauders brand, we have what we call out there Vinci Fresh. We'll make that work for the farmers in Lauders. We will restructure Vinci Fresh so that the farmers out there can benefit from that and create employment to the people out there, Lauders, South Central Windward.
Yes, you're talking about the roads and feeder roads, which I think most of them will only really need repairing because the NDP had done an extensive program in repairing our feeder roads in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And I saw you in a photo in your constituency somewhere in Lomans, and it went viral, it went in the newspaper, and everybody's talking about it. It's about a road in Lomans. Can you really carry us through your road system in South Central Windward?
The roads out there, Brian, are disgraceful. Let's start with Montgrennan. Those roads have not been repaired since 2001. Anywhere in Montgrennan, total disgraceful. The roads from Montgrennan to Diamonds is totally impassable for vehicular traffic. When you come over to Diamonds, similar. Chapman's to Lauders, again, you wonder what is really happening. They are in a deplorable condition. Greg's Road, Lomans, Lauders Road, Hadley's Village, all are in deplorable condition. And you ask yourself, what is really happening? Pedestrians are complaining, vehicle owners and drivers are complaining about the condition of the road. Nothing is being done at all to the roads.
So, and this you said, you tie this in with the agriculture, which is very, very important, wherein if vehicles can't get through to those roads, it makes no sense really for the agriculture sector, where people can't get their well, what we call out in the country, load. They can't get a load out. They can't get it to any market at all, whether foreign or local. So that's important. I saw a clinic also in some of your photos, and I must thank you for putting all those photos on Facebook to educate the people out in the diaspora, especially in the New York area where people, they really don't, I don't have their list, they don't want to listen, or they simply just don't want to see. I really thank you for doing that. Can you tell us about that clinic in Greg's, please?
Well, yes, the clinic is in Greg's, as you rightly said. That was built in 2001, 2002, and the whole concept there was conceptualized by the New Democratic Party. Everything was there for the clinic to be built. But when you look at that clinic, Brian, what is really happening? It is in a state of disrepair. It is leaking, it needs painting, and you wonder how the nurse and other health workers are functioning there. There's a health clinic, where health should be priority, and it is totally, again, a disgrace for the eyes there, for the people, and especially those people who are functioning there. It needs urgent attention. I'm calling on the authorities to do something to that clinic at this time.
Yes, okay. Final thing, I promised that I wasn't going to do the politics, but you know me already. I have to do a little politics. You have to make up to something like what, 400 and something votes. Did the NDP lose that seat by?
The NDP lost the seat by 568 votes.
568 votes. And what do you think are your chances? And that's a big figure, really, for you to come to it. Do you think it's an uphill task, or you think we have everything under control?
Well, yeah, you look at the figure, 568, yes, you'll say it's an uphill task. But what is happening on the ground presently, I am cautiously optimistic that me, the NDP, we will win that seat.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
what is happening there? People are meeting it extremely difficult. They are disgruntled. Unemployment is high among young people. There isn't any hope for the young people. The farmers are meeting extremely difficult, as I said before. And when you go around and chat to people, they're telling you that they need a change. And certainly, they will make the change when the time is come.
Yes, I think it's really time for that seat to come back in the NDP's fold. Seeing that you had one of the best ministers of agriculture ever in Simmons and the Grenadines, the most successful one, Mr. Cookshank. He won that seat, and he really treated those people with great. They had a lot of attention to these people.
Well, in the brand, we ranked the parliamentary representative from for South Central Windward since independence 1979 to present. And the Honorable Alan Cruikshank, he is ranked as #1, the best ever parliamentary representative for South Central Windward. It is this time the current representative. He's at the bottom of the scale. During the time we've had Selman Walters and Alfred Morris, but this representative at this time is the worst ever to be seen in South Central Windward as a parliamentary representative.
Well, I want to wish you all the best in the election coming up. I know you can do it because you're a very popular gentleman up there, and what you see is what you get with you. You're not a person who is uppity, like the people say, and boastful and whatever. I wish you all the best. Like you said, an uphill task, but I really don't think so. No, I am seeing so much changes happening on the ground, and I tell you, you have a very, very good chance. Thank you very much, Bash.
Yes.